Welcome to Wrestling Generation Circle of Chaos. Here we go. This is the way it works. Like I said, our opponents will be generated randomly. Our match stipulations will be generated randomly. We have various wheels. As you can see, we have our women's division wheel right here. We have our men's division wheel right here. And then we have our stipulation wheel right over there. And I need to make sure I actually have that up so I can spin it, because that would also be useful. That was the one thing I was like, there's something I'm going to forget tonight. I know it's going to happen, but now we've got our wheel right there as well. Okay, so I need to go to, where is it? There it is. There's our wheel. So the way it's going to work is, of course, we are going to have our 2 spins to determine what match or who's going to be in each of our matches. We are also then going to spin the wheel to find out what their stipulation is going to be. We are going to kick things off with a triple threat match in the men's division. We're going to start things off with a triple threat match in the men's division. And keep in mind, we have Katie Peters Slays defending her title against Jackknife Janet. So as you can see, Jackknife Janet is not on the women's wheel because she already has a match challenging for the championship. We do not know, however, who will be challenging the Spud for his championship. It could be anyone. Rankings don't matter tonight. It could be anybody challenging the Spud for the Wrestling Generation Championship. We're going to kick things off with a triple threat match in the men's division, which means 3 people here. 3 people will be competing in a match of a certain type. Our first match will be Rush Mountmore versus Kay Guile versus Avatar X. And I am removing them from the wheel as we go. That way we know who's left in the show. And what kind of a match will it be? What kind of a match will it be? Let's spin and find out. Where's my spin button? Where's my spin? There it is. There it is. What kind of a match are we going to have? No holds barred has been barred. TLC? Oh, no. That's crazier. Well, it's going to be a triple threat TLC match. The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Making his way to the ring first, from the Street of Dreams, Rush Mountmore. And his opponent making his way to the ring from the good old US of A, Kay Guile. And their opponent making his way to the ring from Booston, Australia, Avatar X. I hope everyone likes the arena. You can see the circle motif going on all over the place. What's up, Greg? Just in time. Also, if you're not familiar with a TLC match, TLC stands for tables, ladders, and chairs. All three of those weapons are completely legal in this match. And you probably saw a green briefcase hanging above the ring. In order to win this match, it is not won by pinfall or submission. They have to set up a ladder and climb that ladder to successfully retrieve the briefcase that is hanging from the ceiling. That is how it works. Here we go. Kickoff event, match of the night. X and Mountmore square off right away. X with a suplex to Mountmore. Guile is wasting no time in grabbing a ladder. We're going to introduce that right into this match. Why bother wasting any time? Mountmore going after X in the corner. Guile's all over the place and working up to the turnbuckle, but before he can climb, Mountmore takes him down. You can see there's an announcer's table here. In this arena, at least. And it looks like Guile's going to send Mountmore into it. X is so tiny compared to them. X is all alone, though, and is going to go for the briefcase. Those men are going to have to turn their attention, or else X is going to take this match right now because nobody is challenging. Nobody is challenging X. It looks like he's struggling to get the briefcase down. Meanwhile, Guile has got this stalling suplex that is just giving X even more time. This could be the shortest match of the evening. X is really struggling with that, though. And Guile rushes in, interfering with X's ability to get it. Those gloves might be getting in the way. Both Mountmore and Guile want to get him off of that, but they can't keep their attention off of each other. Mountmore now jumping up to attack X. Guile is forced out of the ring. It looks like X has released the briefcase and is knocked off of the ladder, falls to the floor and rolls out of the ring to the apron. Mountmore's alone. The smart thing to do might be to go the briefcase, but you want to make sure your opponents are down and out. And it looks like now they are. Mountmore can go for that briefcase now to pick up the win. X needs occupational therapy to help him get the motor skills to get the briefcase. It's possible. Mountmore's all alone. Guile rolls back in, though. It looks like Guile's going to climb the ladder and join Mountmore up there. When you got two men up, it is a dangerous position to be in. Guile tossing Mountmore off the ladder, now going for the briefcase. X is putting on a show for the crowd, but probably should be going after Guile, is instead turning his attention to Mountmore. Probably not the best way to win this match right now. You got to stop the person that's going for the briefcase, and nobody did. Guile without his gloves. Here is your winner, Guile. Well, that was an unexpectedly short match. Unexpectedly short. Also, Taylor, thank you for the gift sub to HG. X spent 3 straight minutes. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was an unexpectedly fast match. Our first women's match will be Ruthless Roz taking on Tales from the Crypt. Here we go. A singles match. Well, you're in it, so there you go. There you go. Oh, and Taylor redeemed the challenge match against Fury, so that's off the board. The challenge match against Sirik is still able to be redeemed, though. Our stipulation for Roz versus Tails will be no holds barred. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a no holds barred match. Making her way to the ring first from Boston, Massachusetts, Ruthless Roz. And her opponent, making their way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, Tales from the Crypt. This is going to be interesting. First, I mean, we just had our first TLC match in Wrestling Generation history. Now we have our first no holds barred match. There's going to be a lot of firsts tonight. That's for sure. All right, we are off. Roz going right after Taylor. Big bulldog to start things off, knowing that there are no rules. This might be the best environment for Roz to operate in. Whipping Tails right out of the ring. Down to the outside. When is our first DMCA match? Good question. And then right back in. Just wanted to make sure Tails went face first on the floor. And then getting him right back in the ring. Repeated stomping on Tails. Roz is sent to the ropes. Drop downs and a leapfrog from Tails. Another leapfrog. Roz holds on and they square off. Some kicks to the leg. And a snapmare taking Roz down. There are weapons under the ring that they can access. I don't know if they would really use them in here. Those are generally, I think the AI would probably, oh, look at that corkscrew moonsault from Tails. I assume the AI would make them more likely to grab weapons in an Extreme Rules match. A sunset flip there from Tails. Oh, and Tails with the big lion saw off the top rope. Springboarding there, but Roz got out of the way and Tails eats Matt. Now a drop kick. Tails is doing all that fancy aerial work and Roz is just here to punch and kick. Who knows what's going to be more effective, though? Tails connecting with a kick of their own. Roz in the corner now. Tails is getting that drop kick. Ric Flair eye rake. Oh, Tails goes for the drop kick. Roz swings it out of the way and goes for a punch, but Tails blocks. Another drop kick to the side of the face. Tails going for the pin. Oh, the ref didn't have a lot of room to set up for the count there. Grabbing the head with their legs, driving an elbow into the head, and now grabbing a chin lock here. Wrenching the back and neck. Roz getting out of it quickly. Roz now in the corner. Tails follows in with that shoulder strike. A backflip and then a second for good measure. Goes up and drops down with that high angle drop kick. A snapmare to take Roz down. And again, hooking the head and driving the elbows into it. Tails is going with a pretty consistent combo of a few aerial maneuvers and then bringing Roz down to the mat. Roz goes for the crucifix, connects. Doesn't hold the pin, though. Let's go to do more punishment, it looks like. Getting Tails into the corner. That lower drop kick that both of them are favoring this match. It looks like they're going back out of the ring. I believe there are no countouts in a no-holds-barred match. The ref's not going to bother counting them out. They can go wherever they want. Roz whip back in now. Tails with the clubbing blows. Ooh, Roz goes for the Irish whip and trips up Tails, driving them face first to the mat, and then wrenching an armbar here. Roz going up top to celebrate the momentum. The match is in her favor right now. That can change at any time, though. Tails. Oh, that underhook suplex from the back. Now celebrating the momentum shift again. Like I said, it can go back and forth at any given time. Tails looks like they're firing up. Couple clotheslines. Ducks under one of Roz's, and then a big kick to the face. Oh, Tails going for that senton, but Roz counters. Roz is trapped in the ropes, but breaks out and throws some heavy forearms in Tails' face. They're trading blows back and forth right now. Tails off the rope, sent over on the apron. Roz with a drop kick, knocking Tails to the outside and following after. The crowd is getting fired up here. Tails whipped back into the ring. Roz follows again. I can't tell if Roz is getting winded or she's setting up for something here. Tails needs to make their way over to the ropes to climb up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Roz might be setting up for something. I don't know what that was. It looked like the setup for something and then gave up on it. Tails is stumbling around the ring right now, but then grabs Roz with a forearm and a Hurricane Rana. Might be taking the momentum back, going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Kick to the back of Roz. I thought Tails was going to go for that senton again. But no. Oh, there it is. The corkscrew moonsault a second time. Where are the kendo sticks? Good question. Now Roz is tossed to the apron. Tails with a shoulder strike. Leaps over into, the sunset powerbomb to the outside of the ring. A kick to the face here. The crowd is really loving this match. A spinning forearm. Tails is getting winded. You can see it in their body language. Throwing repeated forearms and kicks. Roz sidesteps one and chops Tails. Throwing forearms of her own now. Blocks a forearm from Tails and gets her up in a fireman carry. Dropping her face first on the apron. Roz is booing herself. Oh, a huge kick to the side of the head. Another whip and trip. It's not a falls count anywhere. Tails can't be pinned on the outside. Captain Howdy, thank you for the host. Tails is whipped back into the ring. Roz following. Oh, Roz goes for the punch. Tails sidesteps. Tilt-a-whirl takedown. Roz rolls away from danger as Tails celebrates for a moment. I thought Tails was going to go up and over that rope to the outside. Goes to scoop up Roz, but Roz sneaks out of it. What? Oh! Oh my God! Roz had brass knucks! Roz had brass knucks! Roz had brass knucks. Taylor, thank you for the host. There are no DQs in this match. Those knucks are 100% legal. I didn't know what was happening, but we just saw some brass knucks being pulled out. Normally, that would be an underhanded cheating maneuver, but this is a no-holds-barred match. Those are completely legal. And somehow, Tails takes the momentum back after being struck in the face with a pair of brass knuckles. The fortitude of Tails is absolutely incredible. Tails goes up and over, driving Roz down. Is this it? Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, I was about to call the 3. It's a 2 count. A 2 count. How much more damage could they do to each other? Roz is dazed. Tails goes for it, but Roz counters, and Tails rolls away from danger before Roz capitalizes. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tails whiffs. Oh no, Taylor whiffed. Taylor whiffed, and Roz gets the bulldog. Roz is dragging Tails around here now. Setting them up on the apron. Driving the elbow directly to the face. But Roz has seen better days. You can see her grabbing her head there. This is the opposite of the men's match. Yeah, this is brutal. Oh, Tails ducks the forearm and delivers a kick. Oh, but whiffs. Going at nobody. Absolutely nobody, but connects. Somehow connects again. The float over neck breaker. What does Tails have planned here? What is going on? This match is brutal. Roz now countering with the elbow. Tails with a snapmare. Slowing down the pace yet again. Tails is loving this elbow combination. Getting the armbar here. Locking in the armbar. Will Roz tap? Will Roz tap to the armbar? No, Roz working her way back up. Punches to the face of Tails. Tails whipped into the corner now. A hard whip. Strong buckle taking there. Oh, the forearm combination from Roz getting fired up now. Uh-oh. Oh, counters. Tails counters. This back and forth is just wild. The back underhook suplex. Tails might be setting up for something here. Oh! The kick to the side of Roz's head. Will that put her away? Tails doesn't even go for the pin. The senton. There's the senton. Their entire body weight driven down on the Ruthless One. Go for the pin, Tails. Go for the pin. No, setting up for a finisher here. Wants to put Roz away with authority. There it is. This has to be the end. This has to be the end. 1, 2, 3. Here is your winner, Tails from the Crypt. Good Lord, what a match. What a match. Oh my God. We had a triple threat men's TLC match. That was the most underwhelming thing ever. And then Roz and Tails go the freaking mile in that no holds barred match. That was absolutely insane. All right, we are going back to a men's division match. Men's division match here. Who will be our next two combatants? Rob Impact, one-on-one with the Dwayne. Rob Impact versus the Dwayne. Here we go. What kind of match is it going to be? Let's figure that out too. Steel cage. A steel cage. It's our first steel cage match. Oh my God, Cap. What? The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring first from Orlando, Florida, John the Dwayne Roxon. Cowabunga! Thank you for the bits, Jedi. What up, Sco? The Dwayne. Steel cage match. Oh my God. The Dwayne is fired up. Yes, we will. We will, Taylor. Absolutely. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the city of Bloodhaven, the Night Angel, Rob Impact. Did I not mention that Rob Impact has an alter ego? When it comes to special matches, Rob Impact comes out in his alternate persona, the Night Angel. And I didn't just give him a mask, I gave him my mask. The Night Angel was the other character that I used when I wrestled in addition to Rob Impact. So I'm not just making stuff up here. This is a real thing. An alter ego that's about to get clapped. Maybe. We are in a steel cage match. Keep in mind, the only ways to win, you can win by pinfall or submission, I believe. But you can also win by escaping the cage, whether over the top or through the door. The Night Angel putting the forearms to the Dwayne right now. And there's a sling blade taking the Dwayne down. Roxon now whipping Night Angel into the ropes, and a big clothesline as he taunts him. A belly to belly takes him down. Whipping him into the ropes, following in with a clothesline. Dropping those elbows, or just a single one. That too. The refs are outside, as they cannot be inside the cage for this match. They're watching from the outside to see who's going to escape. The ref's job, should an opponent call for it too, is to open the door of the cage to let somebody out. That is a thing that can happen. The Dwayne is the first to make his attempt to climb out of this cage, but he says no. He gets up to the ropes and drops an elbow. Night Angel now with a side effect, taking the Dwayne down. He's getting fired up, and now he's going up top. The Dwayne's to his feet though, but it looks like Rob Impact will start to climb out, but the Dwayne slams him leg first into the side of the cage. Hopping down is probably the best thing to do there until you can take your opponent down properly. The Dwayne whipping him into the corner, following in again with a clothesline. And the Dwayne is attempting to climb out now, going to the ropes. Finding a foothold in the cage to make his way to the top. If he can go up and over, this match is over. The Dwayne is on the top now. He's having trouble. getting over the top as the Night Angel also makes his way up to the top. The Dwayne could be out of here. He just needs to drop to the floor. This one's probably over. There it is. Here is your winner, John the Dwayne Roxon. Man, some of these stipulations go by really quick. The TLC match went by really quick. The cage match went by really quick. I'm surprised. All right, we have another singles match, this time in the women's division. It's going to be our debut. Our debut versus Charlotte. Charlotte will take on the newest person in our women's division. In what kind of a match? Falls count anywhere. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring first from Washington, D.C., Charlotte. And her opponent, making her Wrestling Generation debut from France, Susie Hyde Girls. I think the camera gets a little confused as to where the top of your head is because of the massive mohawk. But here we go. Susie Hyde Girls making her debut with a knee right to the face of Charlotte in this Falls Count Anywhere match. She is wasting no time, going right at it. Susie whipping Charlotte into the corner. What's up, Wolf? How are you? Susie going for the back suplex there. Twisting back suplex. And a stomp to the hand of Charlotte. Susie's saying this one's in the bag already. Debut on a pay-per-view, that's quite a push. It is. Well, Susie's already level like 39 because Vil Coyote's been storing up the energy. Oh, Susie going for her pin, gets a 1 count there. Vil Coyote was storing up the energy and ready to use it like right from the get-go. The knees repeatedly to the back of Charlotte's head. Susie is here to make her name known. Repeated knees. Repeated knees. Unbelievable. Lots of watching, but needed to build up the channel points. Exactly. Exactly. Bill Coyote was gathering energy before they had the ability to make the wrestler, which is something people can absolutely do. And then as soon as the wrestler was created, like leveled up immediately. Charlotte now with a head scissor taking down Susie. Susie, though, taking control. Oh, no, lifting up. Charlotte turns it into a Frankensteiner pin for a 1 count. Energy happens faster than channel points by a long shot. Absolutely. She won't be the only person to do this. Oh, the knee to the side of Charlotte's head. And now the back suplex. Also, Bill hasn't like missed a stream since we started doing wrestling, and even like non-wrestling streams. The energy's been pouring in. Susie is back on the offensive, stomps to the face of Charlotte. Auntie will have a bunch of levels. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. But that's good because it puts him on a level playing field with the people who are already in it. But they don't have the opportunity to win levels up through like the battle royals or the challenge matches or anything until they have a wrestler. So they're going purely off energy. Charlotte now with the whip into the ropes. Susie going up and over now. Yes, Tails. All the levels that were unlocked have all been implemented before tonight started. Side suplex now on Charlotte. Big punch. Looks like we're going to have a queen suplex here. No. Dropping an... Oh! Dropping Charlotte to her feet and a spinning forearm to the back of the head. 1, 2. No, a 2 count. A 2 count. Susie looks like she's setting up for the go home now. This might be it. It is Rampage. Rampage DDT. That could put Charlotte away. 1, 2. Here is your winner, Susie Hyde Girls. There we go. New wrestler debut and victory in their debut match. Bill, I hope I did okay, given those specifications. Let's find out what our next men's match is. Here we go. We have 3 more people on the wheel. Captain Howdy. And Zen. That means only the mystery person is left. Only the mystery person is left. Captain Howdy versus Zen. And what will Captain Howdy and Zen What kind of match will they have? No holds barred. We only did that in the women's division, so we can do that in the men's division. We can absolutely do a no holds barred because it's per division that we're cutting off the limitations. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a no holds barred match. Making his way to the ring first, from Seattle, Washington, Zen. And his opponent, he is the Demon of Georgetown, Captain Howdy. Oh, I'm hoping for a match. I'm hoping for a big throwdown, drag out, knuckle buster of a match. I love Captain's entrance. It's so good. Look at that emote combo. Also, a reminder to those in chat, in case you haven't seen people using them, we do have a yay command and a boo command that will use the BTTV emotes in chat for their yays and their boos. Here we go. No holds barred. There are no rules. Which, if I had to guess based on character, might favor Captain Howdy. Cap, do you have enough energy to level up, by the way? I think you might. I don't even know if you're aware of our level up process. Because I'm guessing you have energy. No, you almost have 2 levels built up. You can use exclamation point level up if you want to cash one in. Almost 2 times, yeah. Your wrestler could already be more powerful. A bulldog to Zen. I don't need to level up. I'm literally the devil. Well, you can say that as much as you want, but the game still has statistics. You're the devil that's also lost matches, so... Captain Howdy with the backbreaker. On Zen, going for the pin. Zen kicking out. Whipping into the corner, and then, oh, look at the demon going crazy. Zen on the ropes now, countering the demon. Before whipping him into the corner face first, following in with a clothesline. The devil could level up from 666 to 999. Zen going for the pin now, a 1 count. I believe the wrestling command will give you a link to the roster that includes people's current levels. Everyone except from the 2 wrestlers that are debuting tonight are on there. Zen stomping the face of Howdy and bringing him back up to his feet. Whipped hard into the corner there. Takes a buckle to the back. Zen continuing to work the back of Captain Howdy. Zen's often strategy is to work both the back and the legs of his opponent, setting them up, making them very vulnerable to his finishing maneuver, the sharpshooter. Really working Howdy's back here. We see the game do this every now and then, where a wrestler will repeat one move over and over and really do some damage to a limb or one specific body area here. But Howdy counters, driving Zen face first into the buckle now and putting a shoulder into him. Raking the face with his elbow there. Again, getting him down to the mat. I was going to say down to his butt. Pulling him out and dropping him down. Roz and I are both 39. That explains the match. It's possible. Even levels can definitely make something more of a competition. A 2 count. 2 count from Captain Howdy. Barry Allen. First, love the name. Second, hey now, welcome. Punches from Captain Howdy to the face of Zen. Twisting the head here, wrenching, working the neck. Captain Howdy now pulling. Oh, look at that. Just ripping his face off. But Zen stepping out and under, tripping up Howdy to escape that maneuver. Punches in the corner here. Zen is going up for the 10 punch. 1, 2, 3. The crowd counting him out. Oh, but Howdy doesn't let him get the full set in, pushing him off. Oh, Zen took a swing. He was dazed. After that push, apparently, Howdy was nowhere in reach. The 2 men bump into each other and square off. And Howdy tossed out of the ring. Zen giving chase. Doing a little bit of a flex in there. And a twisting neck breaker, taking Howdy down to the mat. Remember, no holds barred means there is no count coming from the ref. These men can stay out here as long as they want, but they do need to get back into the ring for a pin. Zen driving Captain Howdy's chest on the hardest part of the ring. That apron. There is no give right there. Zen is going to go up top now. Setting up for something big from the top rope. There's an elbow driven down into the chest of Captain Howdy. Uh-oh, here it is. That's often a setup for the sharpshooter. Zen just breaking the legs of his opponent. Will he go for it? He's going to go for the pin instead. 1, 2. If only you'd leveled up. Here is your winner, Zen. Just do it, Cap. Quick, everyone look away. Just do it. You might even have enough energy now to do a second level up if you have another 10,000. Let's do our challenge match first for the women before we do another. Let's do both challenge matches. Back to back. Yeah? Let's do that. That sounds like fun. I'm going to spin the stipulation wheel here. And it doesn't matter. We have a ladder match. The following contest is a ladder challenge match. Fighting for the opportunity to level up. Making their way to the ring from Portland, Oregon. Tales from the Crypt. Will Tales level up tonight? Will it happen? So far, nobody has beaten Fury in straight one-on-one competition, but Tails is hoping to win in a ladder match. I don't know if this will just be extra brutal because ladders are involved or not. We'll see. I don't know how fast Fury can climb either. And their opponent making her way to the ring from Athens, Greece, Fury. This is going to be interesting. I'm scared and stoked all at the same time. That is the proper response. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when ladders are involved in something like this. I have no idea, but that's why we call it Circle of Chaos, right? This could go anywhere, anyway. Who knows? It's a beefy woman. This is true. She's tall, too. I think I have her like 6'4". A sidewalk slam to Tails right out the gate here. Hurricane Rana from Tails taking Fury down. I look tiny, holy shit. Yeah. Fury getting Tails up. And a bit of a backbreaker there as she falls to her knees. Clubbing blows to the back of Tails. Tails going for another Hurricane Rana. I mean, when your other opponent is that big compared to you, something like a Hurricane Rana is going to be the equalizing kind of move. Oh, kicking the leg out from under Tails. Tails now going for that whip around. Those are the kind of moves that'll get you the advantage here. Making your opponent's height work against them. Oh, look at that chop from Tails. Holy crap. The stomps to the back of Fury here. Will Tails be the first one to topple Fury. Goes for the kick. Misses. Fury now. Ooh, the German suplex. The German suplex. And a knee to the face. Tails is fighting for their life here. Not just for a level up. Fury now. Nobody is gone. That's an atomic drop right there. Nobody has even gone for a ladder yet. So these challenge matches might be longer just by the kind of match they are. Oh, look at that takedown from Tails. Using their speed. Tripping up Fury. Another Hurricane Rana. Drop kick to the back. DCB, thank you for the follow. A kick and another. There's that corkscrew moonsault from Tails. Again, repeated 2 in a row. 3 in a row. Taking Fury to task right now. The float over neck breaker. Unbelievable offense from Tails. You think they'd be completely wiped out from the match earlier tonight. Getting a good amount of hits. You are. I am shocked. Tails has Fury tied up in the corner now. Kicks to the side. Tails going up. Sunset. Flip. Taking her down. Kicks to the back. Keeping her on the ground is probably a good move here. But Tails is going to have to stop to go get a ladder at some point. You're going to have to climb up and get that briefcase. Tails getting fired up here. It seems like they've already been fired up. But getting momentum resurging. Fury whipped against the ropes now. Oh, goes for the kick and tossed out of the way. Oh! Fury whips a big clothesline and Tails delivers a kick to the face. Fury rolls. I've never seen anyone stagger Fury like this so far. Tails is putting up a heckin' fight. Punching Fury to the outside, driving her into the ladder. This is the opportunity that Tails has been waiting for. Ladder is in the ring. Fury is not. Is Tails going to take the opportunity to set it up? Not yet. Fury's coming back in. I just yelled and scared my cat. Fury whipped back out to the apron. Tails goes for the punch and Fury is back down again. Tails is alone in the ring with a ladder. And stuttering all over it instead of picking it up somehow. Get the briefcase, dingus. Exactly. Tails is setting up that tall ladder now. Fury getting to her feet, though. Tails whipping Fury out again. And another punch. Driving Fury to the outside. This is the opportunity Tails needs. Will Tails secure that briefcase before Fury can get back in and earn a challenge level up? This would be unheard of. Unheard of. Fury coming back in. The briefcase is not yet secured. Fury going for the attacks on Tails now. It's like Legends of the Temple all over again. Is the ladder going to go over? Oh no, Fury's going up to join Tails on the ladder. The crowd is going crazy. Both wrestlers, Tails is knocked to the floor. Fury now with the briefcase. Is this it? Can Tails get back up or is this it? Tails working their way up, struggling to get to the ropes, pulling themselves to their feet. Will Tails get back on the ladder? Is Tails going to push the ladder over? Is Tails pushing the ladder over? The strength. Fury is left hanging from the briefcase. A power bomb from Tails. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Fury is already back up now, though. Tails going with the repeated clotheslines. The kick to the face. This is insanity. There's the senton, but Fury counters with knees to the back of Tails. Tails now sent in the corner. I think Tails is getting the MVP of this entire event. Both of your matches tonight, Taylor, are just insane. Fury now going up the ladder quickly, going for the briefcase as Tails makes their way to their feet, pushing the ladder over again. The ladder is resting on the ropes. A queen suplex taking Fury down. This is not over yet. Tails going to set up the ladder. Fury struggling to get to her feet. She's been delivered a beating like she's never seen tonight. Oh, face first on the ladder. Oh, Fury face first driven twice. Tails now getting a forearm. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, a huge suplex. A huge suplex delivered from Fury. Tails is caught up in the ropes. Listen to that crowd chanting, "This is awesome." No, I did not overlevel you. You're exactly where you should be. Fury now going to capitalize on that monstrous suplex off the ladder. Will she release the briefcase and remain undefeated? This is the wildest match. If Tails is getting back up. Tails is getting back up. Fury cannot release the briefcase. Incredible. Oh. Here is your winner, Fury. That is nothing to be ashamed of. What a freaking showing from Tales from the Crypt. Holy crap, I can't believe that match went that long even. That was absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We still have one more challenge match, though. We sure do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zen. Poor Zen. I don't know how this is going to go. Last man standing. If you are not familiar with the rules of a last man standing match, it is not a 1, 2, 3 pin. It is not a submission. It is the first one to keep their opponent down for a 10 count. The following contest is a last man standing match for the opportunity to level up. Making his way to the ring first, from Seattle, Washington, Zen. And his opponent, making his way to the ring from parts unknown, he is the Dark Sun, Cyric. Oh boy. Last man standing match. One person needs to take their opponent out until they cannot respond to the count of 10. Cyric going in for the side backbreaker right away. This could be a long match. I don't know. Best thing about your pay-per-view is it doesn't have 20 minutes of online shop commercials and clips of past shows before each match. I mean, the clips of past shows would actually be kind of fun. If I had like pay-per-view packages put together, the production value of that would be absolutely insane, but it'd be fun. Also, if people didn't notice, Zen is getting some offense in here for one, but also I've been highlighting the VODs of all of our Wrestling Generation nights, clipping out like my before and after, but not 20 minutes like WWE has. That's true. Oh my God, Zen! And they're all in like a playlist. So if you ever want to catch up on past events, they're all there. Zen whipping Cyric into the corner here, following in with a big drop kick. This is the most offense we've probably seen on the big man so far. Oh, look at that armbar takeover, though. That arm drag over the top. Zen to his feet. Knocked back down. A big whip in the corner. Cyric follows in with a clothesline. Everyone's been training extra hard to be able to get some hits in on the Titans, apparently. The choke from Cyric to Zen there. He doesn't even have to go for a pin here. We're just looking for a count of 10. Cyric just staring at his opponent as we're already at a 4 count. 5, 6. Zen makes his way up, not even taking his time, just straight back up to his feet, and Cyric is there waiting for him. Whipped off the ropes. They collide and square off. Cyric again going for that side backbreaker. Oh no. Oh, what? Oh no. Oh, Zen says no. Cyric counters, though. The belly to belly. Denied the choke slam. Stomp to the gut. Again, this is the longest match against Cyric so far. Heavy punches to the face. Baron, what's up? 8. Zen is getting back up. The count has to start over.
2, 3, 4.
How hurt is he?
6.
It's a lot of counting in this match.
7.
Are we gonna have 8? 8. Zen's back up. A kick to the back. What is happening right now?
2, 3.
He gets up at 8 and Cyric just kicks him. And then it's another 8 count.
5.
Is he toying with his food? What's happening here?
7.
7 count. The counts are getting slow. Zen is just biding his time. Apparently, this is rest time for him. He's smart to take the opportunity to recover. That could absolutely be it.
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 again. Zen rolls up, back to his feet. Sirik, the belly to belly. It's just one move and then waiting. This is the weirdest match.
4,
And he just stands there over him, staring at him.
6, 7, 8.
8 count, a kick to the... Are they going to count again? Oh my God, are you kidding? Why would you just kick him once and wait? That's not going to put him away. The intimidation factor, apparently.
5,
He's just staring a hole through him.
7, 8.
8, another kick to the back, rolls him over. This is so ridiculous. Is this going to be the longest match of the night? We're teaching Janet's biggest fan to count.
5, 6,
This is the most ridiculous match.
7, 8.
A stomp. He just stomps him back down. What is this? Look at that guy in the front row. He's like, screw this match. I hate this. This is the worst.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on, man. Do something. Do something big. You're not going to win like this.
3, 4,
He's not going to win on a stomp to the back.
6, 7.
The crowd is standing around just dumbfounded that this is the match. Zen going for the offense counters. Oh no. Oh, big power slam. At least that's a real move. At least he did something. Do I think it's going to put him away? No. But at least it's a move more than just stomping on him.
5, 6, 7, 8.
He's back up. Now he's in the corner. Are we going to see an actual match now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's going up top with him. Superplex coming. There it is. Both men are down. Oh, Sirik getting back up.
2,
He must have a finisher stored up or something. Why not use it?
4, 5, 6,
This match is so weird.
7,
The crowd's actually cheering a little bit now.
9.
9 count. Oh no, we're back to kicking. We're back to kicking. All right, if we get any more last man standing matches, no, we're skipping them. This is ridiculous. This is awful torture.
6, 7, 8.
There will be no more last man standing matches. We've learned our lesson. If two people this different in level can go this long, then I can't imagine two people who are evenly matched. It would probably be a nightmare.
7,
Because they're doing like one move and waiting. I'm surprised how long you've lasted too. You're really just biding your time, like Baron said. Just kind of resting in between. A series of micro naps. Exactly.
8.
Cyric, stop kicking him. Do something. Do an actual move. Last man resting match.
4. 5. 6.
It's so dumb, it's funny. But I'm wondering where that point's going to hit where I'm just like super annoyed with it. He's back up. In the corner now. Repeated punches. Oh, Zen is dodging that kick. Oh, no. He goes for the crossbody and just whiffs. But he's got control of Cyric, whipping him out of the ring. Whipping him out of the ring. Now's his opportunity. He's been resting. The series of micro naps is going to get him exactly where he needs. A forearm to the face of Cyric. The drop kick, no, is swatted out of the way. An elbow from Cyric. Carrying him around the ring. Dropping him on the apron. Back first. At least he picked him up this time. Another belly to back. Dashing in the ring for some reason. But at least this time, if Zen gets back up, they'll be far enough away where Cyric can't just kick him and wait again. Cyric talks in your werewolf voice from Monster Prom and just replies with, "But my shoulder hurts." But my shoulder hurts. The timekeeper and announcer have chairs to sit on in this arena. Yeah, they do. A drop kick to Cyric, taking the big man down. Zen is ready to take this one home. He's just standing there, though. Oh, no, he waited too long. Oh, no, there it is, F5, and he's busted open. He's busted open. Cyric just left the ring and came back in for some reason. Hopefully that's just it now.
3. 4. 5. 6.
That's probably it. Let's just end this thing.
9.
Oh, yeah, he's walking around like victory. Here is your winner, the Dark Sun, Cyric. Yeah, there will be no more last man standing matches. No more. That was terrible. Yes, it is totally possible to break the table of the commentator. Cyric's finishing move, passionate stare. Passionate stare. All right, who will face off in our next match? 3 competitors left on the wheel. La Bandita versus... Will be Battle of the Redheads again? It will be Kim Phoenix leaving Minx Jinx, the unassigned one there. And there's a reason we have an unassigned person on each wheel that we will get to. La Bandita and Kim Phoenix will go one-on-one in a ladder match. The following contest is a ladder match. Making her way to the ring first, the Raccoon Queen, La Bandita. And her opponent, making her way to the ring from the city of Bloodhaven, Kim Phoenix. Battle of the Redheads again. This match could go pretty quick, like the other one. I don't know. The challenge ladder match went for a while, but the TLC match at the top of the evening went by really quick. No alter ego for Kim? No. Nope. La Bandita going at Phoenix right away. A snap suplex on the Bandit. I believe these two faced off one-on-one last week as well. Kick to the face of Phoenix. Whipped off the ropes. And a drop kick from Bandita. Oh, look at that. Proud of her offense there. Getting Phoenix up to her, I was going to say feet, but there we go. Little lock there. And a jawbreaker. A loser loses their color scheme match. Rolling to the apron. Oh, Bandita knocking Phoenix to the ground here. And making her way over to the ladder. It's time to start bringing those into the match. Even though we've seen the ladders set up to get the briefcases, we haven't seen the ladders used for any offense so far. But we might now. Oh, Phoenix punching Bandita and the ladder drops on her. But Phoenix getting whipped into the corner now. Bandita following in with the drop kick. Phoenix back in the corner. Another drop kick for good measure. Another corner. A third drop kick. Oh, Phoenix lands on the ladder and kips up. Spears La Bandita. Bandita sent against the ropes, drop down, leapfrog, and another spear. Clubbing blows to the back of the Bandit, and a chop in return. Forearm to drive into the corner. Bandita is going up and over. Hurricane Rana there. Somewhere Acorn just got a stomach ache. Phoenix lifted up. Bandita. Oh, a backbreaker. Taking her down. Opportunity is here to go for the ladder now. Will it be used offensively or set up? Bandita is setting it up. Phoenix struggling to get to her feet. And the Bandit makes her way up the ladder, going for that briefcase. Phoenix was just waiting for it. I don't know how you're going to get the briefcase while your opponent's still standing right there. But Phoenix isn't doing enough to take the Bandit down. Is this going to be it? Nope, the Bandit releases the briefcase. What next? More club. Oh my God, what? Oh, a power bomb off of the ladder. Phoenix power bombing the Bandit off the ladder. A clothesline, a second, and that drop kick also taking down the ladder at the same time. They do that little stutter walk to get over to the ladder. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going to see the ladder used offensively for the first time here as Phoenix just drives the ladder into La Bandita in the corner and then sets it up, looking for the briefcase. But as soon as she gets up there, oh, she's on the top of the ladder. Oh, she goes for a drop kick and completely misses. La Bandita is all alone on top, but can she reach the briefcase from there? I don't think so. I don't think so. That briefcase is like moved over. It's swinging back into position. I don't know what's going on. Uh-oh. Well, what is happening right now? Well, guess we're pushing the ladder over. The mask is throwing off her depth perception. It's very possible. This is a weird, weird match now. Things are just getting stranger and stranger. Phoenix back into the ring. Taking down the Bandit. Oh, I don't know what that was. That looked like an elbow, but maybe missed. Whoa, okay. A backflip out of nowhere. Some stomping on the Bandit here. Phoenix sending Bandit onto the apron. And a neck breaker bringing her back in. They don't seem overly concerned with the ladder here. Over the top. Driven down to the mat face first. All right, now we're going back to the ladder. Phoenix setting it up. The Bandit's down, but is getting back up right now as Phoenix is struggling to get the briefcase down. La Bandita will join her on the top of the ladder. A forearm, a second, a third. A fourth. Phoenix is stumbling on top of the ladder and now knocked all the way off. The Bandit has the opportunity to take this briefcase and get the win right now. Will she do it? Phoenix is down and out. This could be it. The crowd's going nuts. This could be it. I'd be surprised if this wasn't it. Phoenix struggling to get back to her feet. Kips up. But is it enough? Is it fast enough? Phoenix making her way back up to on the ladder. Oh no. Twist of fate. Twist of fate off the top of the ladder. Bandita is driven all the way down to the mat. Phoenix climbs to the top. The Bandit might be out. Attempting to release the briefcase. The Raccoon Queen is back to her feet. Unbelievable. After a twist of fate off of the ladder. Clubbing blows to the midsection of Phoenix. I can't believe she's still standing and knocking Phoenix down to the ground again. Will the Bandit release the briefcase? The crowd is losing their minds. Here is your winner, the Raccoon Queen, La Bandita. What a freaking match. Man, ladder matches are great. I love a ladder match. Holy butts. The following contest is the men's division Level Up Battle Royal. Making his way to the ring first from the good old US of A, Kay Guile. Kay Guile was successful in the first match of the evening, which was that TLC match with Avatar X and Rush Mountmore. But will he be successful in the Battle Royal? I think it takes like 10 minutes for the entrances to go through for these. Someday I should just shut them off, but it's fun to watch the entrances. I don't really get sick of them. Making his way to the ring next from Seattle, Washington, Zen. Guile, cousin to John Walker. I would say, what up, Jude? How are you? I would say Rush Mountmore is even more likely the cousin to John Walker. I like that mine is short, like the old school ones used to be. This is true. Rush is from the 70s and 80s style with a modern look, a modern mixed look. Making his way to the ring next from the city of Bloodhaven, Rob Impact. No special getup for the Battle Royal. He took all that stuff off after his match, after he lost in shame. I wish he didn't just stand there so long here. Like, that's not necessary. Or the entrance was just over here. But then he goes to the other one. I don't know, maybe I'll alter it a little bit. It's a little long for my liking. Making his way to the ring next from Booston, Australia, Avatar X. It's cool how the background videos work very well for some people in this arena because it's this like blown up dome behind them. This one looks particularly good behind X, the contrast of the blue to the gold. It's nice. Also, I updated his Titantron if you didn't notice. A little bit of an X going on in there too. Although it seems to be frozen at the moment. Interesting. The reason I didn't do the battle royals up top is because I wanted our mystery people to be able to take part in them. Although I guess it's a good thing the men's guy is not in here, because then I would have had to figure out who to leave out to do a 10-man Royal Rumble. But we can include Susie in the other one now, though, to make 8 women going at it. Making his way to the ring next, he is the Demon of Georgetown, Captain Howdy. When I enter, I sometimes see Bret Hart on the screen. A nice touch. Yeah, I just threw Bret Hart's Titantron up for you. I assumed you were a big Bret Hart fan since you wanted his music. So you have his music, his Titantron, and his actual, like, entrance motion. Some people still don't have Titantrons and they might not need them. But when I find something that I think fits them, because there's only so many video clips that are like generic video clips as well. Zen's mentor. He went to the Hart School of Wrestling. That makes sense. I totally buy that. The Hart Dungeon, as it's called. I can't believe I remember that. Making his way to the ring next, from the Street of Dreams, Rush Mountmore. Former Wrestling Generation champion Rush Mountmore. He can't be feeling good about not having that title going into this pay-per-view. Losing it last week, right before the pay-per-view, to the Spud. Making his way to the ring next, he is the current Wrestling Generation Champion, The Spud. Get your cat jams, chat. Get your cat jams. There is a cat jam command, by the way. Exclamation point cat jam. Spud the dud. Boo. Wow. Wow, Jedi. When there are too many, you can leave out the chant, maybe. Yes, that is what I was thinking of doing in the future. And I have done that in the past before. When there's an off number and there's too many, yes, I can leave out the champ here and there. Auntie, welcome back. Dog jam. We don't have a dog jam. We only have a cat jam, unfortunately. Sorry. Is he the last one? I don't know. Making his way to the ring next from Orlando, Florida, John the Dwayne Roxon. No pug butt? No. No. There are no pug butts here. Sorry. I don't have a lot of, most of our BTTV emotes are Wrestling Generation related. Cat Jam was the one that I added when I was doing an SK cosplay. This one might be my favorite. The Bargain Basement Rock. He's like, I want to be the Rock. I'm just going to get his logo tattooed across my chest. Not get quite as big. And just like do exactly what he does. Great value, the Rock. Exactly. He's on sale. And our men start tearing it up in the Battle Royal. The Dwayne is tossed right to the apron by the champion. Ooh, it looked like Impact was attempting to go for Mountmore there, but connected with the Spud. You have Rob Impact for the win tonight? Interesting. Interesting. Impact attempting to eliminate the champion while the Dwayne is focused on Mountmore. John the Glitch Roxon. Oh my God, that's right. Last week, that was such a nightmare, but so funny. Jedi Guile looking to eliminate Avatar X. Rob Impact. Ooh, I thought he eliminated the Spud, but the Spud held on, rolled back in. Just saw it out of the corner of my eye. The Dwayne now going on Mountmore. Oh, the Dwayne slaps Mountmore across the face, disrespecting the former champion. Avatar X and K Guile tearing it up. X is throwing those helmeted headbutts at Guile. So much going on in the ring right now. Avatar versus Guile. Avatar is just headbutt after headbutt. He's still upset that K Guile won the TLC match earlier tonight and has not left him alone this entire time. The Dwayne was attempting to slam down Impact, but the Spud threw a butt bomb in there to interfere. Now the Spud looking to eliminate Avatar X. I don't think the Spud has any feelings about Avatar X one way or the other, but Avatar X has declared him his eternal rival, and I don't think the Spud cares at all. Rush is now on the apron. Impact is tossed over, and K Guile is looking to eliminate him. Rolls back in, as does X. So many punches being thrown all at the same time. A neck breaker. Oh, I thought Impact was out of there with that clothesline from Kay Guile, but he holds on. Captain Howdy is decimating Mountmore right now. Zen looks to be attempting to remove the Dwayne from this match. He's holding on, though. Impact tossed in the corner by Mountmore. X getting the Spud to his feet. And Kay Guile eliminates Captain Howdy. If only he had been a higher level. Maybe he could have avoided that. Let's just keep giving Cap crap about it. So he uses all the levels he's supposed to be. Zen eliminates the champion. The Spud is out of this match. 6 men remain. The Dwayne eliminates Kay Guile. 5 men. Now they're just dropping like flies. Dropping like flies. Mountmore is setting up for something on Impact here. Goes for the wheelbarrow stunner and connects. He could probably eliminate him from the match right now. I imagine that's going to happen. Avatar X eliminates Zen. Mountmore attempting to eliminate Impact, but he's holding on. I'm actually surprised because he just took a finisher. He could get kicked out right here, though. The Dwayne laying the shoulder into Avatar X. Mountmore coming back with that hard punch. Just blows being traded back and forth here. Dwayne is on the ropes. Will Avatar X eliminate? Mountmore pulling Impact out of the corner and driving him down back first. Dwayne is just delivering hit after hit to X here. Turning him around into a neck breaker. Impact has turned it around on Mountmore and has him in the corner now. Rush fights out. Oh, Rush connects accidentally with Avatar X. That might have another opponent at him. I don't know. Rush going up for that suplex. Delivers. Dwayne ducking under the clothesline, delivering one to Avatar. X going over to the apron to avoid being tossed out. Oh, Rush tosses Impact to the apron, but leaves him alone. Leaves him alone. Maybe not the best idea there. Gonna give him time to recover. Instead, he's turning his attention to the Dwayne. Impact coming back into the ring now. He's not going to be happy with Rush. Goes right after him. Uh-oh. Is he going to pay? Is he going to pay for leaving him alone? Oh, the Dwayne eliminates Avatar X. 3 men remain. 3 men remain. The Dwayne is on fire tonight. We saw him and Impact face off earlier this evening. The Dwayne picking up the win in the steel cage match. Impact standing above the 2 men right now, but the Dwayne kips back up. Impact going to lift him, but is countered and punched in the midsection. Roxon looking to eliminate Impact here. Oh, I think it's going to happen. No problem. He dumps him. Samoan drop style over the top rope. And out of this match, it is down to John the Dwayne Roxon and Rush Mountmore for this level up. What has come over the Dwayne tonight is the pay-per-view setting where he shines most. And I'm not just talking about the body oil he's wearing. Mountmore is fighting against Dwayne right now. The elbow to the head of the Rock wannabe. And again, a wheelbarrow stunner to Roxon. This is Mountmore's opportunity to eliminate. But he's going for a neck breaker instead, making sure that he won't have anything left. He will give no resistance to being tossed out of this match. Uh-oh. He's got him up. Drops him down. I thought he was going to attempt to throw him out of the ring, but no. How about now? Mountmore drives the Dwayne headfirst into the turnbuckle, opens him up. The Dwayne is now wearing a crimson mask. And Rush is attempting to get him over the top rope. The elbow from Roxon. Rush counters again. Roxon with the Russian leg sweep. Elbow to the side of the head. Very calculated strikes here from Roxon. Rush tosses one away. Snapmare to take him over into a floating neck breaker. But he's running out of steam. Rush is going to look. Nope, he turns him into the corner. I thought he was going to try and put him out of here, but he's trying to lift him from the corner position. Doesn't seem to be an easy way that most people are tossed out of this match. Again, Roxon counters out of it with that elbow. Belly to back suplex, taking Rush down. The big punch. The big punch. Normally that thing's on sale, but full value tonight. Working the arm of Mountmore now. Mountmore fighting out. The suplex. Roxon might be down. You really hate to see it at full value. Rush is getting his composure. These last two men have been battling for this final position for quite some time now. Rush might have him here, but again, he takes him to the corner. Probably not the wise. Oh, but there it is. Here is your winner, Rush Mountmore. During the replay, we got to see Rush's finisher while Avatar X was sauntering slowly up the ramp to leave the arena. That was amusing. The following contest is the women's division Level Up Battle Royal. Making her way to the ring first, from Chicago, Illinois, Minx Jinx. I feel like the women's entrances are generally quicker than the men's for some reason. Hell yeah, Chicago. Oh, we know who Spicy's rooting for now. Making her way to the ring next, from Flagstaff, Arizona, Jackknife Janet. I think she might have just hit Minx with the ATV as well. Jackknife Janet will be facing Katie Peters Slays once again for the women's championship tonight. Soon after this match, actually. Making her way to the ring next, all the way from France, Susie Hyde Girls. Yeah, it's funny how the camera like focuses on her hair. And then there's a little camera glitch there every time. I don't know why. This match, first into the ring is last out. Oh, you think so? Think Minx Jinx is taking it? Minx is currently the highest leveled wrestler in the women's division. I believe you're either 40 or 41. Making her way to the ring next from Washington, D.C., Charlotte. Making her way to the ring next, she is the current Women's Generation Champion. Women's Generation? Women's Wrestling Generation Champion, Katie Peters Slays. Yeah, I'm just out of it, apparently, from all the crashes. They've taken it out of me. My momentum has slowed down. I got to get my brain working again. A champion of an entire generation, truly. Making their way to the ring next, from Portland, Oregon, Tales from the Crypt. What about recording the intros individually and making them playable as a separate thing for each match? It would be very hard to do because there's overlap with like the opponents and stuff. Like the entrances start while an opponent is still in the ring. Plus, it shifts camera angles. There's a few different camera angles you can choose from, so it's dynamically slightly different every time. Or at least between a few different options. Do the ringside fans get to keep their chairs like IRL? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. There's nothing fancy on them, so I don't know. Making her way to the ring next from Boston, Massachusetts, Ruthless Roz. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I would not just because the arena's bigger. Suppose it could be, but making her way to the ring next from the city of Bloodhaven, Kim Phoenix. Roz's beef with Tails now for this fight. This is true. Roz even wipes her feet before getting into the ring. Respect. That is a respect thing. Even though Roz is a heel. I think we have just as many heels in the women's division as we do baby faces. I'm surprised how many people in the women's division wanted to be heels. Oh, okay, that's everybody. Never mind, we're going. Susie is attempting to eliminate Tails right away. KPS is on Minx. Of course, Phoenix and Charlotte are fighting. Roz and Janet throwing down. Janet with a crossbody on Roz. Watching from the audience, did we pick that? What did I pick? Wait, what? Pick what? Did I say a thing? I don't know. Minx in the corner. Charlotte looking to eliminate the champ. The game didn't crash. Nope, we are in it. Heel or not? Oh, you are babyface. Yeah, our heels in the women's division are Susie, Roz. Oh, wait, are they the only two heels? They might be. Yeah, I think Susie and Roz are the only heels. Janet looking to take out Minx. Phoenix looking to eliminate Roz. Susie tossed into the corner. KPS turns it around on Charlotte. A face is a good guy, a heel is a bad guy. Oh, yeah. Tails with a suplex, a tossing suplex on Susie there. KPS slamming Minx down to the mat. Roz looking to eliminate Jackknife Janet. Janet currently holding on. Susie also holding on. Janet on the apron. Susie a hard forearm to Charlotte. Roz tossing Janet across the ring. It would not surprise me if Roz was in a real bad mood right now. Looking to just take it out on everybody. Big suplex from Janet to Tails. Roz rolls to the apron to take a break, as does Tails. Phoenix in the corner now. Janet's got Charlotte on the ropes. Looking to eliminate Charlotte here. Minx with a head scissor takedown on KPS. Tails with a big kick on Roz, forcing her into the corner. Susie goes to arm drag Phoenix and then delivers some follow-up knees. Saw Janet in the air. I was thinking if we picked, I would have gone with babyface, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you picked babyface. I really think Susie and Roz are the only heels. Rush, I believe, is the only heel currently in the men's division. Tails holds on, isn't on the apron now. Janet looking to force Tails out of this match. Phoenix looking to take out Roz. Charlotte attempting to take out Minx. Roz holding on, rolling back in. Charlotte's in the green shirt. Yes. And KPS eliminates Tails from the match. Tails is gone. Phoenix eliminates Roz. Oddly enough, the highlight match of the evening between Tails and Roz, those two combatants are now the first ones eliminated out of the women's level up battle royal. They were just worn out from that long match. Tails, of course, also worn out from the challenge match on top of that. Phoenix looking to take out Minx here. Minx holding on. Rolls onto the apron. Tired after fighting Fury? Yeah, no doubt. Charlotte throwing down Janet. Susie tossed in the corner by the champ. Snap suplex on Minx by Phoenix. Janet scooping up Charlotte and tossing her to the mat. Big punches from Minx on Phoenix there. The champ and Susie now trading blows. Minx is up on the ropes, as is Charlotte. Susie in the corner. I'm watching both sides of the ring at the same time to see if anyone's getting eliminated here. Charlotte fights back, manages to stay in, as does Minx Jinx. Charlotte delivering a bulldog to Janet, while KPS drops an elbow on Susie. Head scissor takedown on Phoenix. Susie's on the ropes now. Charlotte holding on as well, is on the apron. Susie's on the ropes and nobody's taking advantage of that. Looks like Minx might be coming over though. That's in a position where people can be eliminated. Minx couldn't get over. Couldn't get past Phoenix's body. KPS now looking to take advantage and eliminate Susie here. Minx whipping Janet into the corner. Phoenix looking to eliminate Charlotte. Susie's on the apron fighting back. We are missing a bandit. Oh, are we? We are. We have more people in the women's division. You're right. I did randomized people. So I guess we have 9 now in the women's division. You're completely correct. So we're going to have to figure out a way to do that now. Although if we get one, no, we could have done a Royal Rumble then. If we did Fury, if we put Fury in here, why did I only count 9 before then? Well, I went to do a Royal Rumble and I only counted 9 people, including Fury. I don't know why. Do they not allow the champ in the Rumble? Because usually the Rumble determines you can go for a championship. I don't know. Phoenix taking out Janet with that Hurricane Rana on the outside. We might have to, well, oh, Charlotte eliminating the champion. KPS is out. KPS is the champ. I'm talking about doing a Royal Rumble. When I loaded up the Royal Rumble, it only showed me 9 people in the women's division. I don't know why. If maybe, because this is just a battle royal. A Royal Rumble is a little different. It would have 2 people starting off at the beginning of the match, and then every like minute and a half to 2 minutes, another person would come in. Phoenix in the corner now, trading blows with Susie. Charlotte and Minx going at it. I mean, the other way it might happen is I just do random people. Like when I determine the order of who's coming out in the entrances and everything for this, I'm literally hitting a randomize button to see who's coming out next. And that might be the way to determine it if we can't like choose. Or we just say like who's here and who's not. Like if you're not here, then you lose your spot in the level up battle royal unless there's just empty room for you to be in. That's the other way to do it. We just need Pete Rose in the San Diego chicken suit now. Susie with a big kick to Charlotte. Charlotte returning with a Hurricane Rana. 4 women remain. Phoenix and Minx throwing at it. Susie with an uppercut to Charlotte. A barrage of strikes from Susie. If you haven't noticed, she's a bit of a brawler. Just a flurry of punches and kicks coming out of her. Oh boy, this might be it for Charlotte. Yup, Susie tossing Charlotte out of this match with authority. Will Susie go 2-0? Minx eliminating Phoenix. Now, I believe these are two of the higher rated women in the women's division, so it makes sense that they're standing at the top of the hill here. Minx has Susie up on her shoulders, dropping face first on the ropes. Oh, see, Minx, I believe, is a babyface, but has some heelish traits to her. Some of those taunts and stuff. Will it be Minx or Susie? If Minx get this, she'll be at level 43 without any possible like energy that she's redeemed tonight, which I don't know if she has. I haven't looked at the document. Susie fighting back at it. Pentagram versus pentagram, yeah. They're very similar tops. Although Susie's has like all those rivets and stuff in them. Oh my God, Minx kips up right away out of that. Will Susie eliminate Minx Jinx here? Minx holds on. Is barely holding on by one hand. Susie forcing Minx out of this. Minx fighting back. Rolls back in the ring. It'd be a big night for Susie if she picks up 2 wins here. Getting Minx up on the top rope, looking to push her over the edge. Minx again fights back. Russian leg sweep taking her down. Snapmare. And a kick to the back. Susie fighting to hold on. Minx looking to force her out. Susie's on the apron now. One hand holding on. Will she fight back? Or is this it? There it is. Susie back in the ring. A bulldog delivered from Minx. Janet's fan made it to the front row. That's where her seat is. That's where her seat is. A drop kick to the back of Susie. Another drop kick after drop kick from Minx here. Head scissor takedown. Minx might be running out of steam. She needs to get Susie out of this match right away. Another head scissor. Whipping Susie into the corner now. Uh-oh, is this going to be it? Will this be it? A big clothesline. Here is your winner, Minx Jinx. That's going to put Minx up to level 43. Good Lord. OP. OP Minx. All right, we have 2 more matches remaining. Now, here's the thing. I had purposefully left each wheel. I'd purposefully left each wheel with 1 competitor remaining. Minx was on the women's wheel all alone, and our debuting superstar in the men's division was also left all alone. The reason I did that is because those competitors will be entering for a shot at the championship tonight. But Janet's already challenging for the championship tonight. Well, now it's a triple threat match. What kind? We'll find out in a moment. SK had no contender. Now he does. So, unexpectedly, our debuting men's division wrestler, his debut is a shot at the Wrestling Generation Championship. That is not what I planned, but it is exactly what happened. Now we need to find out what kind of a match that's going to be, because that is up next. It is a table match. The following contest is a tables match, and it is for the Wrestling Generation Championship. Making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, the Spectacle, Max Havoc. And his opponent, he is the Wrestling Generation Champion, the Spud. Max is making me gayer. Max is a guy that has been around for a long time in my wrestling games. Eventually, I will show you. I can probably... I need to get a converter, I think, for my capture card. But I could probably record the entrances for, like, the original versions of the Night Angel, Cyric, and Max Havoc from like the old school PS2 games. So you can see what they used to look like compared to what they look like now. So this will be interesting. There's your belt. Here we go. Tables are circling, not circling the ring, but around the ring. Max Havoc coming out with an underhook suplex to start things off. Will he win the championship in his debut match? That would be insane. You might even call it chaotic. It's crazy how this game writes itself sometimes. Like, I could not have planned for this better. It's too funny. The Spud with a body splash in the corner. Havoc is down. Many kicks to the chiseled abs of Max Havoc. Elbow drop on the back of the challenger. Former San Diego Chargers mascot? No. I just put a lightning bolt on his shoulder in the older game because it was a thing that was there. I don't know why I did it. So I just brought it back. The champion throwing Havoc to the outside. Remember, the winner of this match is the first one who can put their opponent through a table. A drop kick. Can't tell if that fully connected. I don't think so. The Spud fighting back before Havoc can get a blow in there. Oh, but he ducks underneath and delivers a punch back to the champion. The Spud whipping Havoc until he stumbles. Kicks to the chest of the challenger. The Spud doing a little dance, but it's a little too early for that, and Havoc whips him across. Havoc lifting the Spud up and dropping him into that back suplex. Didn't quite connect with the stairs, but could have. Havoc tossing him into the barrier. Oh, but the Spud driving Havoc into the stairs. And then back into the ring. The Spud's going to want to grab a table at some point. It is the way to win. Havoc delivering a few punches to the champion. Oh, but the Spud throwing him over the top rope to the apron. And then a big belly-to-belly suplex to bring him back in. The collision detection's hilarious. Yeah, it is. It very much is. It's always been like that. Almost in like every iteration of the game. At least things don't clip through stuff as much as they used to. It used to be atrocious. Like body parts would just go through each other. Oh no! The low blow from Havoc. Is that the way he wants to win the title? It might be. It might be. Look at him taunting the champion now. He hit the Spud right in his tater tots. The champion whipped against the ropes now. The two collide, square off. Havoc goes for the punch, but the Spud returns with a kick to the midsection and then tosses Havoc out of the ring. And back in. Spud with a clubbing blow to the back. Gets Havoc to his feet. Against the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh, he goes for the butt bump. Barely connects. Are the AI aware this is a table match? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Havoc driven face first into the turnbuckle. Kicks to the midsection. Oh, and the champion looks to be going for a table now. There it is. The table has entered the match. Who will be the first to use it, though? Pump handle. Ooh, pump handle gutbuster on the champion. Havoc taking control now and also going over to the table and setting it up here. You know what they say, though. The person who sets it up is often the one who gets it in a wrestling match. The Spud has Havoc up. Havoc fighting out of it, though. Now Havoc is up. Oh, it only breaks the leg. I thought that was it. The leg collapses on the table and the Spud is not driven through it. It did not break. A big clothesline from the Spectacle. Spud fights out of it, and a big forearm from the Potato. Bringing Max to his knees, not his feet. Oh, arm drag takedown. Havoc with a spear on the champion. Gets him on the ropes. It's so weird. They do that so often when they whip off. They just collide into each other and square off every time. The champ throwing Havoc out of the ring. You do not need to be in the ring to win this match. You could set up a table on the outside as well. As long as you're going through a table. I don't know if the announcer's table counts, but the Spud might think it does as he drives the challenger face first into it. Hey, buddy. Someone's awake. The Spud whipped off. Havoc catches him into a spine buster. He's a big man. I don't know how his endurance is, though. He might be losing steam. Havoc going to set up the table as the champion is crawling away. Oh, gets him up on the ropes and then whips him back. I didn't know quite what he was doing there. What is Havoc doing right now? Setting him up for something. Uh-oh, bringing him over to the table. Drives him headfirst into the table. That's not going to break it, though. Setting him up again. Uh-oh. Laying him on the table. He's having a hard time doing anything to him. Goes for a double axe handle, and the champion rolls out of the way. The Spud coming back with a leg lariat. Setting up the table now. The champ gets Havoc to his feet, whipping him towards the table. He bounces off of it face first. Again whipped towards the table. This is his opportunity. This might be it. German suplex, it looks like. Here is your winner and still Wrestling Generation Champion, The Spud. Is the Tater a master of the table match? Is that possible? He's 2-0 in table matches now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have but one more match to go tonight. And it is a triple threat match for the women's championship. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Oh, hey, bud. Oh, hi. Mr. Purrs, hi. My mic filter is on for the noise reduction, so you can't hear his purrs, unfortunately. But he is purring very loud. Hi, buddy. He's been getting a lot more snuggly as he gets slightly older and less insane kiddie-ish. Hi. Thanks for the tail whips, though. We have a triple threat match for the women's championship now. Let's spin this wheel. We only have so many match types that you can do for a triple threat. It's less than on the wheel. Steel cage is on the list. The following contest is a steel cage match, and it is for the WG Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring first, from Chicago, Illinois, Minx Jinx. See, so it wasn't the worst thing that you were the last person on the wheel. Earned you a title shot. And making her way to the ring next, from Flagstaff, Arizona, Jackknife Janet. Hey, don't claw at the closet. Last match, okay? Calm down. Making her way to the ring next, from the Ocean of Stars, she is the WG Women's Champion, Katie Peters Slays. Steel cage. You can see it's suspended above the ring. That will be lowered in just a moment. And there is the WG Women's Championship. Triple threat steel cage match. There we go. The cage is being lowered. Who will win this? The crazy thing is, too, the first person to escape is the winner. Katie doesn't necessarily have to lose the belt. Like, she doesn't have to be pinned to lose the belt here. KPS going hard, though. She wants to hold on to that belt. Going right after Minx and Janet, not wasting any time. Russian leg sweep on Janet. Oh, the kick from Minx. And taking out the legs of KPS. Now Minx and Janet going at it. A Hurricane Rana to Janet. Driven down to the mat by KPS. Katie now turning her attention to Janet. Big forearm takes her down as well. It's funny to me, too, that Katie continues to hold the belt because she's probably the lowest ranked, not ranked, but she's probably the lowest level person in the women's division because Katie hasn't used a level up and she hasn't won a battle royal or anything. So she's still level 36. She's still at the starting level. Minx driving KPS against the wall of the cage. So it just tells you that levels are definitely not everything. They matter, but they're definitely not everything. Minx pulling the leg of Katie back and letting her go face first into the mat. Janet looking to take Jinx out of this. Katie hopping up, twisting Hurricane Rana. Katie and Minx now trading blows. Minx in the corner. Katie putting her up on the top turnbuckle, hanging her into a tree of woe position. Oh, and driving a foot into her face. And then a neck breaker to Janet. Katie now climbing the cage. I'm going to have a lot of level ups to use after this, huh? Or to adjust. Katie hopping down. Got to make sure your opponents are totally down or else you're not going to have time to climb out of here. Janet whipping Katie face first against the cage. You can use that cage as a weapon. And if anyone knows how, it would be Janet. Wow, Katie just glitching into position there. Interesting. A knee to the face of Minx. Janet now gaining some offensive momentum. Ooh, a headbutt to put the champ against the ropes. And again, driving Katie into the cage. Minx, though, looking to climb up. Oh, a massive ensiguri to Minx Jinx. You could hear that from a mile away. Trucker hat headbutt should be a finisher. One of Janet's signature moves, I believe, involves some headbutts. But I didn't want to just copy. One of Greg's finishers is a headbutt series because of the helmet. So I didn't want to just give two people like headbutt finishers. Katie climbing here, but hops down and both people leap at it. But no one really connecting with Katie until Minx grabs her into a face crusher. As Janet's leaning against the ropes, Minx is looking to get out of this cage, but no, decides to leap off the ropes and deliver an elbow to Katie and calls for the ref to open the door. Minx is looking for the easy way out. No. Oh, the door is open. The door is open, but no one was there, so the ref's going to close it up again. All three people here trading blows readily. Katie looking to climb out. Minx driving her into the cage. Janet sees the opportunity as they're fighting to find a foothold. Gets a little ways up the cage, but it looks like Minx is going to take her down too. Oh, slamming one right on top of the other. Minx might be all alone here, but the champion making her way to her feet. Minx has a foot on the cage. Getting near the top here. Katie's got to get after her. Minx is starting to make her way over. But Katie getting a punch in there. Janet joining Katie on the ropes as Minx is perched on top of the cage. Katie is going to pull Minx down. As Janet now is going up a different side of the cage and shuffling over on the ropes. Minx is slammed head first and driven to the mat. Katie and Janet now standing on the ropes. Oh, Katie savagely. Oh my God. A neck breaker off the ropes to Janet, and Minx kips up out of the way at the last second to avoid the damage. Both women are down now as Minx is again looking to climb up and escape this cage. Janet going for the pin. Even though it's a steel cage match, you can still win by pinfall, but Minx might be making their way over. No, Janet now. You can win by pinfall in this. You do not have to escape the cage. She did get a 2 count on the champ. Minx again being pulled down. What's going to happen here? Katie driving Janet into the side of the cage. Minx putting Janet head first. Janet falls down to the mat. Katie now going after Minx. Minx leaping off, probably wisely. Katie with a big DDT. She could pin one of them here. She could try to escape the cage, but she could pin one of them here. Janet is stumbling around the ring, trying to get back up to her feet. Big clotheslines from Katie on Minx. And there's the drop kick. She's fired up. Janet with a clubbing blow from the back. An underhook DDT. That's Dirty Deeds. That's Janet's finishing maneuver. Are we going to have a new champion crown right here? 2 count. 2 count. She's going to try her luck at climbing out of here instead. Minx is paying attention to Katie, though. Maybe trying to get that pin before Janet gets over the top of the cage. She's right on the edge. Minx is following up. Will Janet get out in time? It looks like no. This is absolutely wild. Minx clubbing blows to Janet as Janet is teetering on the edge. Katie is sitting there dazed. Janet now forced back into the ring. Minx grabbing Janet, driven face first again into the cage. Minx is all alone, but now Katie comes to her senses as Minx is trying to get a foothold on this cage. Minx is on the top again. Katie going to grab her. Looks like she's just in time. Unbelievable match right now. Katie pulling Minx down again, back into the ring. It's a wild main event we have going on right now. Minx now driven head first and down to the mat she goes as Janet clubbing on the back of Katie. Oh, uppercut series. Janet's got that bar fighting style going on right there. And now she's climbing the cage while both women are down. Minx slowly making her way up. She's going for the pin on Katie. Katie kicks out, but that might have been enough time for Janet. Will she escape? Drop down, Janet. Drop down. Drop down. Here is your winner and new WG Women's Champion, Jackknife Janet. Oh, they unfortunately don't show her actually getting the belt after that. But holy crap, a new champion is crowned. One retains, and a new champion is also crowned, all in the same event. What a great freaking match to end the night.